Okay, got a little second-hand. It's a 400-gallon Fullwood tank we were putting in. They're going to be milking sheep, which is something you don't see very often. I've done a few of them sheep farms in the past, but I think they've all packed up around my way. More goats now. Anyway, so we've got this little 400-gallon, 1800 litres ice bank tank going in. It's about 25 years old, so it's quite new for one of these. I'm assuming this unit was new to the tank. This P, which is 96-ish. It's got a date 97 on there, so yeah, 25 years old. It was on R22 originally, so we're going to change the sight glass just because the O-ring can shrink. Well, they leak for fun anyway at this sort of age, so it's a good idea to change that. So got the tank in, I've levelled it, got to make some spaces for the front legs, they're not long enough, so I'm going to cut some of this steel tube up, make a little extender for the leg, and they can just tack weld it on there. Yeah, so the pipework's going to come off straight up. Well, I've got some brackets, unit strut brackets I've run across, and then we're going to put some purlin hangers along that steel, drop down just the other side of that wall, and the unit's going to sit just the other side of that wall, a couple of feet in, on some brackets, so it's about a foot off the ground. That's the plan. Anyway, so we're just looking at. Had a sight glass and a dryer in here. I've took them out because the sight glass was all rusty old, and the dryers, you don't really. It's a bit off by the unit, and I'm going to put it on pump down. So I want to put a solenoid in here somewhere. So I think I'm going to put that in somewhere like that. From the factory, they used to have a sight glass in there, sitting somewhere like this, and quite often when we put a solenoid in, we take the sight glass out and put it by the compressor and just put the solenoid in. Anyway, so that's going to go like that. Liquid line's got to come out here and then go up with the pipes with the suction line, and we've got to run a conduit out of the electrical box, that go up with the pipes, come across, drop it down on that wall, I think, and then they'll put a switch on the wall for us. Right, we've got the solenoid brazed in with our little bits of pipe, and we're feeding that through there like a spring. So hopefully that's going to... needs a bit of a tweak. See if we can get that to line up. Okay, we've got that in there. I've put a load of braze over the outside of that because it had a bit of a line in the pipe. I'm not sure. I don't think it was something I'd done. Might have been from the factory when they it's like they half cut through the pipe and then cut it a bit further forward. Whereas I don't think it was anything I'd done because I only cut around it. Cut around it with the flare lined up with a little groove, so I wouldn't have been able to make anyway, by the by. So we've put a load of braze over the outside just to sort of strengthen it up. So that's sort of fitted in there okay. I'll just get a spring on that and bend it round, and that'll follow the pipes up. Okay, got those packers for the legs cut, so that's level. Pipework run off the back of the tank. Put some strap up, so we've run it across the top there. And we've made a little frame for the unit to sit on, so it's off the floor. Pipework comes along, to drop it down to clear that beam. Drop it down there and put the sight glass in. That sort of level dryer. vibration eliminator, because that's on springs. Still got to change the oil and the sight glass because it was an R22 previously. Got the contactors to go in, and we've got to run a conduit off the tank to wherever the switch is going. So we've got it on pressure test now. We left 140 psi nitrogen in there just to check our pipe work and everything else. So yeah, that's it for today. So it's about 7 o'clock, and I got about a 2-hour drive home now, I think.